again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 New York Yankees.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, don't let any player ever tell you they're not paying attention to the wind, because you are. So when you get in the batter's box and you know that wind is blowing in, you really focus on, I got to hit a line drive. I got to keep that ball on the ground, because you know if you hit your best ball and it's into a tough wind blowing in, it's getting knocked down and it's falling into somebody's glove. So you focus on line drive to be successful. All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at shortstop, Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, Devin Travis.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Batting second here tonight, center fielder number 11.
So digging in now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
And he's really getting the better of.
The count, 0-2.
it's strike two. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So good awareness that time as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike.
Daniel.
Stepping into the box, Jose Daniel. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy that's a good hitter, by the way, but he came right after him early in the count.
Runners on first with one down. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gonzalez has a read on it. Two down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his second wild pitch of the first inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
Two outs here with a runner at third. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
I tell you what, if you want to get a lead anytime, any ball game, this is the one. Game one in the series, take that early lead and put the pressure on the other club to have to react to you, not you reacting to them.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the call for the two-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. One left for Toronto. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, I think the key here is their base running. Believe it or not, they've got to run the bases better. Aggressive style. I love it. I think steal bases, go first to third, and anytime you have a runner in scoring position, just wave him. Force that defense to throw him out.
Marcus Stroman gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the Division Series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so. All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Russell Martin behind the plate. A lot of teams win when he's behind the plate catching. He knows how to put down the right fingers, and on top of that, he can catch and throw.
stepping up to the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Shot to third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Bases are empty, one man out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they're going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Here's Starlin Castro. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over. So a two-run shot to left center, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The New York Yankees win the opener here in the division series. Marcus Stroman couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.